Once upon a time, in a bright little house on Whiskers Way, there lived two twin pink cats, Pippa and Poppy. They were identical, pink from head to toe, with a few little specks of white on their tails. Every day was a new adventure for them, and they were inseparable. One day, however, things took a rather spicy turn. It all started with a friendly game of catch the feather. Pippa and Poppy had found a neon blue feather, their prized possession, lying under the couch. They immediately pounced, each grabbing an end with their little paws. The game was on. But soon, things got competitive. Pippa pulled one way, Poppy yanked the other, each insisting, "I caught it first." They tumbled and rolled, feathers flew, and their squeaks filled the house. Finally, with a loud roar, the feather tore in two, leaving each twin holding a sad little scrap. They gasped, glaring at each other with narrowed eyes. "Look what you did," Poppy hissed, fluffing up her tail. "Me? You pulled too hard," Pippa snapped back, her fur standing on end. They stomped off in opposite directions, and neither would speak to the other for the rest of the afternoon. Enter their mom, Violet, a wise purple cat who could solve any crisis with her gentle purr, and their dad, Bluey, a laid-back blue cat who rarely got ruffled. By the way, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Back to the story. Noticing the icy silence, Violet leaned over to Bluey. "Time to bring out the yarn ball." Bluey grinned. "They'll be back to giggles in no time." Bluey and Violet pulled out the largest, brightest, fluffiest yarn ball in all of Whiskers Way. They batted it across the floor, and as expected, the sound of yarn thumping caught the twins' attention. Their little pink heads peeked around the corner, eyes wide. Violet rolled her eyes playfully and winked at Bluey. "Oh dear," she said in a loud whisper. "I guess we'll have to play with it ourselves." That did it. Pippa and Poppy couldn't resist. They charged in, leaping onto the yarn, laughing and tangling themselves up. Before long, they were rolling over each other, completely wrapped in yarn and giggling. Violet raised a paw, looking stern. "Now," she purred, "what was all that fuss about?" The twins paused and looked at each other sheepishly. "We argued over a feather," Pippa said. "It was a silly feather," Poppy added, laughing. With a loving smile, Bluey leaned down and whispered, "Next time, remember, it's more fun to be tangled up together than to be alone." The pink twins looked at each other and laughed, nudging their noses together. They knew their parents were right, and that they made the best team when they were side by side. From then on, whenever they found a new feather, they'd say, "One for you, one for me," and share it without a fuss, usually. And so Pippa and Poppy went back to their daily adventures, closer than ever, and Whiskers Way was once again filled with laughter, purrs, and the happy thumping of a giant yarn ball.